Tonight, we are remembering the iconic actress Cicely Tyson, who died yesterday at the age of 96.
She was born in Harlem and was a trailblazer on the stage and the screen. CBS 2's Dana Tyler takes a look back at Tyson's extraordinary life.
Cicely Tyson's star turn in the 1972 film Sounder made Hollywood take notice. She was nominated for an Academy Award for her portrayal of a sharecropper's wife fighting to keep her family together.
You got your low-life job, Mr. Sheriff.
Tyson wanted to play women of strength, courage, and dignity, like in the 1974 television film, The Autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, a woman who was enslaved when born in the 1850s.
You can't do me nothing there. I don't have what you have.
The film's unforgettable ending during the 1960s civil rights struggle shows Miss Jane at 110 years old, determined in her defiant walk toward equality. Tyson won 2 Emmy Awards, including Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama, the first African-American woman to win in that category. Cicely Tyson was born and raised in Harlem. She worked as a fashion model for Ebony magazine and would later appear on several covers. In Hollywood, she found steady work. Her first TV role was in 1951, and in 1963, she was a series regular in the CBS drama East Side, West Side as the secretary to a social worker in New York City.
What's the matter, Ryan?
The 1957 Carib Gold was her feature film debut. Broadway would beckon too. She debuted in 1959 and would go on to star in 9 Broadway shows.
I waited a long time just to get back to Bountiful.
After a 30-year hiatus, Tyson returned to the stage at the age of 88 in 2013's The Trip to Bountiful. I spoke with her about getting back to Broadway.
30 years. Where do I get the nerve?
You must have believed. You believed.
No, but when something like this comes your way, it's a gift that you cannot reject.
She won the Tony Award as lead actress in a play for that role in Bountiful. It seems Tyson did it all, and her celebrated career would continue with more honors. President Barack Obama presented her with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and in 2018, an honorary Oscar.
This is the culmination of all those years of have and have not.
A woman who seemed to never stop, Tyson worked well into her 80s and 90s with roles in the movie The Help and Tyler Perry films. This month, her memoir, Just As I Am, was published. And this week, Gayle King asked Tyson how she'd like to be remembered.
I've done my best. That's all.
Cicely Tyson's last play on Broadway was Gin Game in 2015, co-starring with James Earl Jones. They were fantastic. Was she done? No way. Next, TV's How to Get Away with Murder. She had a role as Ophelia on that, 2015 to 2020. I feel so fortunate 2020 to not only have interviewed her, but heard her speak at Abyssinian Baptist Church, where you saw her with Gayle, at Women's Day 2018, and she talked about the struggles and the strengths of women and her love of her church. And she said, as a child, we went to church from Sunday morning to Saturday night. Everybody laughed. And of course, she was in purple, looking so elegant and royal. Coming up at 6, a school in New Jersey bears Cicely Tyson's name, and she put her whole heart into it. We'll talk to former students, teachers also, and how she changed their lives. She changed mine. I cannot tell you. Thank you. See you guys at 6.
One of many people whose lives she changed.
Really, right?
In later years, Dana, she was very quiet. She kept to herself. But her eyes, there was something about those eyes. They had lived and they had seen and they had overcome so much. You could feel it whenever you saw her.
You could. And she was one of those engaging conversationalists. You know, you'd get real close and just really take her in. A petite giant. I mean, really, just, oh. So much. She will be so much missed.
I know. A privilege to have been in her presence.
Me too.
And what a tribute, Dana.
Dana, thank you.
Thank you.